So guys, welcome back. I'm playing against Javier. It's been actually a while since we last played. We're playing a 2,000 point game in preparation for Battle of the Beltway. Night Goblins versus Beastmen. So as Javier is setting up his stuff, I'll go over my technically completed official Night Goblin army. So we're going to start off. I have many characters, so bear with me. This guy here is my Night Goblin war boss. He is the general. He has armor of meteoric iron and I think it's the battle axe of the last big wall. Then I guess we'll go straight to the second general, or second character. It's this Night Goblin here. He has the armor of Mork. He has the Mortog's Best Basha and Fungus Wine. Then we have this guy here. He is also a Night Goblin war boss. He has the bigger, choppier axe and the armor of silvered steel. Then we have, I guess, my BSB over here. He is a Night Goblin big boss. He has, pardon me, he has the big red raggedy flag. And he has the glowy green amulet and a Wallapa's one-hit wonder. Then we have another Night Goblin big boss on a gigantic squig. He has the Talisman of Protection and the Sword of Might. Then in the back is my Night Goblin Shaman. He is a level 4 on a flying carpet. He has Lore Familiar and the Sword of Might, and he's taking Illusion Magic. Then for core, I have a block of 20 Night Goblins with Spear, full command, Netters, 2 Fanatics, and they have the War Banner. Then I have another unit of Night Goblins. They have full command, Netters, hand weapon and shield, and 2 Fanatics. Then I have 2 units of Squig Herds, 8 Squigs and 2 Handlers. Then for special, I have 5 Squig Hoppers. Then for rare, very excited, I have a Troll Hag level 2, no other items. Then I'm proud to show you guys I have the 2 brothers, 2 Mangler Squigs. This army is 1,999 points, so nearly 2,000 exact, and I'm beyond happy with how it looks on the table. It's very small, very character heavy, and a lot of squigs. So yeah, here's the great Loon army. I'll be back with Javier's Beastmen Army. And we are back with Javier's Beastmen Army, so I'll let him go over the list.
So I've got, as my general, I've got a Beast Lord on a Tuskor chariot with an Ogre Blade and armor of meteoric iron. Got a Great Bray Shaman level 4 on a Tuskor chariot with a Hagtree Fetish and Elementalism. For core, I've got 2 groups of 7 double hand weapon ambushing gore. I got 3 Razor Gore on the other side over here.
Yep.
2 regular Tuskor chariots. And then 2 groups of 5 Warhounds with Vanguard.
Yeah, and you got all of these guys here too.
We're getting there. Special. 2 units of 2 Dragon Ogres, Great Weapons, Heavy Armor. A single Cockatrice. And 6 Harpies, as played by Young Duke's Furies. For rare, I have 3 single Corn Spawn. And a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth with Great Weapon, Heavy Armor, and a Talisman of Protection.
Yeah, so I'm excited. His army looks great, guys, in person and on camera. So it's going to be a very monster, medium, ogre-looking Beastman army versus a very strange-looking Night Goblin army. And the table, I'll take my laptop off, but we got a hill, a forest in the middle, a impassable mine entrance, a impassable cliff of rocks, and the impassable Temple of Chaos. And we are playing Breakthrough, so we'll be back with deployment and then who goes first. So guys, we're back with turn 1. Went to the Night Goblins, and you know what? I don't think I recorded deployment, but pretty much it's easy. My whole army was here and we moved forward. So the Hoppers rolled a 6 on random movement, so I didn't want to move them. My general marched up 8 aggressively. The Mangler here rolled only a 7, so that's the farthest he went. My Troll got big brains, and I just marched up the 10. These Night Goblins marched into the forest. These 2 Squig Herd units just marched 8. He rolled a 10 for movement, and I'm outside the charge range of Javier's general. And then over here, so my shaman's the build I'm giving him is the assailment attacking flying carpet build. So him and the mangler went into combat with the unit of hounds. Obviously, we killed them. The mangler stopped on the terrain because he failed to restrain, but my shaman overran into this unit. These guys passed their leadership for holding when the unit died, but yeah, he just fell back and reformed because he fell back in good order. And that's the whole table as of right now. Pretty straightforward. My army is very simple. Move and attack. So we'll be back with Beastmen turn 1. So we finished Beastmen turn 1. What a beautiful turn for Javier. So let me go over. Maybe we go down from this flank down.
All right. All the dogs are dead, which is fine. Ray charged in, killed one of the manglers.
Yeah. So actually,
2 wounds.
one thing I should note, I didn't know manglers have killing blow, so it could have been cool, but I didn't. We just took 2 wounds off, and Javier devastated me, but he failed to restrain and just hit the wall.
Yep. I got an Earthen Ramparts spawn in here, got a spawn here, got a spawn here. That is not fun times.
Yeah. Sorry. I released my Fanatics just in panic, and then Javier, sorry about that.
All these guys are just kind of trying to move around, try to get good charges. Popped the
Troll Hag.
Troll Hag.
Guys, here you see a giant lump of a
Vile Tide.
Couldn't make a single 5-up.
So I feel we're off to a good start. I'm not going to get many magic missiles into these guys, so I'm just kind of using my wizard to just kind of, if it's not in combat next turn, that's getting
the mangler.
Missile.
So I think my game plan is these 2 will determine what's going to happen when they random move. But obviously here, I can kind of encircle. I think they're definitely going to die from him, and him. Mm-hmm. But we now have a problem of these 2 units. So we'll see what I'm going to decide. But we'll be back with the Night Gobbos turn 2. So we finished Night Goblins turn 2. Mm-hmm. Wow, it's kind of going crazy. So let's go over what happened. So my shaman, my guy on the Cave Squig and Squig Herd unit deleted the Dragon Ogres. He overran, they overran, he overran. We released a Fanatic and stopped just short of the spawn. These guys all moved into the forest. If he comes hits the forest, he just dies, so they'll be okay. So what happened here was kind of complicated. So my Night Goblin general unit charged a spawn. I rolled like the max charge, hit him. Then my Mangler rolled a 15, hit the other spawn. So the Mangler deleted a spawn, overran 7, couldn't quite make it to the other spawn. Then my General's unit hit the spawn. I rolled a 6 on the axe of the last wall, which meant I'm going to lose the extra attacks. But regardless, we killed him and overran 10 inches completely here. So now at least my whole army is a little bit back together. Then these squigs here hopped away. I'm probably going to be charged, but I had to... I rolled so low for the movement, I decided just to pull back. Then Javier's just measuring some stuff. Over here, the Fanatic got onto the hill, and this Fanatic rolled really high and killed 4 of the Harpies. So they're still alive, moving about. The trees are just for decoration, so they can still go over that. But yeah, and this is what the table looks like. So I think Javier's in a really good spot to kind of demolish it. It's been a good run for the Moon Goblins, but we'll be back with Beastmen turn 2. Beastmen turn 2. I'll let Javier take it away. So you can start at this flank if you want.
Charged in, neutralized this unit pretty well.
Yeah, surprisingly, I did actually barely. I had no inspiring presence. But we fell back in good order because his guys don't actually outnumber me.
Yeah. Unit strength 1.
This one he really should have gotten. He rolled a 3. I think it's still
typical. Killed the Mangler with Vile Tide.
I can't dispel it.
Didn't manage to wind blast that guy.
Yeah.
Triple charged his big unit. Did a lot of damage.
But we actually get away, which was what I needed.
Overran into this unit. Gonna get some impact hits there on his turn, which is good. He's right there. That's fine. Double charge and picked up the hoppers there.
Oh yeah, sorry. These 2, these 2 double charge.
And I have 1 unit that ambushed in.
Right here, they joined late. I think none of Fanatics died. Mm-hmm. 1 did go through the Shaggoth and the Chariot, just did a wound. Mm-hmm. And then these 2 just flung this way. So this is what the table looks like at the end of Beastmen turn 2. It's a really bloody game. We will be back with the Night Gobbos rallying. So we just finished Night Goblin turn 3. So I think we'll recap here. We killed a pig again. So the Goblin Shaman on the flying carpet overran. They held, they overran. They just took a beating, but we fell back. Oh no, we just gave ground, and then they lost, but we just fell back in good order, and he followed up. So here's what my little Gobbo units look like. We're taking a beating from the Beastmen monsters. Javier was just quickly counting the unit strengths because we're playing Breakthrough. Sorry about that, guys. So we'll be back with Beastmen turn 3. Okay, so the game is over. Javier, I called it once my little general here died to Javier's Dragon Ogre. We just played out just some really fun ones. So my Giant Cave Squig had overrun into his general. He has an Ogre Blade. I did like a 1 wound, then said don't roll. I died. And then my Shaman over there, I think Javier he got Valtide off. I said, let me just roll a single 5-up ward. Failed it. He just died. No need to roll that. All we can say is it's going to be a 24-0 because Javier doesn't have a banner, so I get that 1 point for Breakthrough. But the point difference would be my whole Goblin army. So roughly, I can do basic math, 400 points of Beastmen over in that corner.
That's about 800.
So, okay, still, that's a 1,000-point difference. So, really fun game. I think one thing about my randomness, the randomness is uncontrollable. I lost my Great Axe turn, the first round of combat, and then from there, it just snowballed. The Troll Hag dying was a bit stunning turn 1. But I will say a highlight for me was this little meme unit. The Shaman with the Flying Carpet basically won me few chaff. Without him, this flank would have definitely fallen. Some highlights, and I'll go over to Javier. I do like all the Goblin heroes. It's just that I think losing the General's Great Axe turn 1 shifted it. And then I realized maybe for this unit, I have to give an Ogre Blade. I liked Mortog's Best Basha, but I think I have enough Killing Blow. I don't need weapon skill, to be honest. I think I just need wounds to go through. So definitely the Best Basha got to be changed. So I'll let Javier talk about some highlights, some lowlights, which I don't think there are many, and then how he felt about his Beastmen list.
The highlight is probably the Shaggoth popping the general in the last turn. No, actually, let me go back. The highlight is the
Pugbear,
the pig,
the Puma,
the pig killing a character.
It was the Best Basha, dude.
He needed to succeed on 1 armor save with no AP, and he didn't.
Oh, that was insane.
That's pretty good. Viletide Shaman.
Yeah.
You know him, you love him. He does everything always, except when he doesn't. But hey, you learn to live with it. Yeah. All in all, everything did pretty much what I thought it did. Yeah, pretty standard overall.
I'd say the moral was I relied on 5-ups. All of my goblins died exactly to not making a single 5-up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. This is preparation for the Beltway. So this is maybe what Javier will take, plus or minus something, still for debate. And then I'll probably be re-rocking the Moon Goblins back to war. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think we have a couple more Beltway games coming up. So hopefully you guys sign up. Todd, I know, would love to see you guys. And then you can see Javier, maybe even play him. And then you could fight some dumb goblins. So